Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Sorry you interrupted my stimming session. This past month I have been visiting a website called nextdoor.com, and this is a website where you can kind of see what's happening in your neighborhood, the whereabouts of your local crackhead, find missing pets on there perhaps. Maybe you can see which of your neighbors you'd want to kill during an apocalypse, and this is an infinite supply of content. Google, go to nextdoor.com. Computer, find me a homeless man. Thank you. Computer, what's happening in my backyard? Copy that. Find me a Chinese man. What are the Hawaiians doing? Show me Dr. Disrespect's tiny little stick legs. Understood, computer. Google, show me my neighbor's front porch. Enhance. I'm new to this, so I've tried to put things in their own distinct categories. And the first category is property destruction. Property being destroyed today while at the park with my children. I watched two other children whom I know take a Little Tikes car with a free sign on it, which was on someone's property, to the park and was smashing it off the park equipment, as well as smashing it off the basketball court, and has now left it there. Good. Good, I'm glad. Here's the pictures of the damage. 1 and 2. Look at that.
Fuck that Little Tikes car up.
I actually think this is great. I would actually encourage this sort of behavior because this is one of the most freeing things that you can do as a kid. You don't have opportunities to break things that have been manufactured. You can't destroy shit. But this is freedom. This is freedom what you're looking at. I would have said something right then and there to dissuade them. Hopefully you informed their parents. Yeah, fuck you, CB. Looks like the one on Dartmouth and Princeton. There are a few groups of kids in the neighborhood that seem to be left to their own. I hate that phrasing. Kids who have been left to their own. You know, I don't think I was a kid who was left to my own. I wouldn't be categorized as a kid who's left to his own. But you know what I did is that I seeked out kids who were left to their own because their, parent, or usually it's a single parent, were like heavy drinkers or were absent out of their life a lot of the time. And that was the opportunity that I had to be a little more mischievous, a little bit more crazy, break shit. This one's titled, Sue Them, Civil Court, Small Claims, Sue, Sue, Sue. Oh. So you guys might not see it, but he's got friends that are running up on him right now. They're like, yeah, this is gonna be something to remember. When Damien crashed the ATV. Hit and run. I have reported this information to the police. And then it's just a description of the guy, of the kid. He's 15. This one is as bad as it can get for like people wanting to seek justice. This is the sort of responses you get to a post like this. Take them to civil court, you'll win. Wow, them and their parents need to pay. Looks like two of them were filming their crime. Whose crime is it? What do you mean? It's a fucking accident, okay? He almost fucking like died. He flew off that ATV. He flew like 10 feet off that ATV. Take them to civil court. You'll win. That makes no sense. If that was true, parents would not be fined and held liable for their kids not going to school. I'd take them to small claims court. Yep, lawyer up. Dude, you need to take this guy to small claims court, because this is some serious shit. Trust me, dude. My uncle's a lawyer. My uncle's an attorney, which is even a higher evolution level of a lawyer. So like if a lawyer's a Charmander, an attorney's a Charmeleon, okay? Does that explain it for you any better, dude? This one is called Out Pool and Stupid. So you got this old guy he's got some sort of mental illness or he's high, but it's kind of funny because he's like knocking and then he does a really cool move. He's like, oh, what is this little bell here? Yoink. So not only does he take their physical doorbell, but he also takes their Ring doorbell, which is kind of epic. This guy broke into my backyard and stole my Ring camera. He also tried to take my Ring doorbell, then tried to intimidate my roommate. Does anyone know who this guy is or where he's at? Physical build, stocky. Race, white. Maybe Latino. All right, yeah, I mean, I could agree with that. Maybe Latino. What the hells is wrong with these people is my question. He is older and knows better, I would think. Scumbuckets never grow up, unfortunately. The thing about scumbuckets is they never grow up. Man, I'd hate to be called a scumbucket. He's a little too old to be out pool and stupid shit like that. This is amazing. This is an amazing example of like, I don't know what it's called when like people have like heard a term over and over again and they like misinterpret like what is being said in such a like fantastic way. He's a little too old to be out pulling stupid shit like that. I'm pretty sure that's what he's trying to say. Pulling. He's a little too old to be out pulling stupid shit like that. Not out pulling stupid. Man, you out pulling stupid. What an interesting way to type that out. All right, so there are a lot of people who will sneak around people's property because they don't want to be caught by cameras or people. And ironically, it's like the worst thing that you can do because you're not actually making yourself quieter by adopting a certain posture. You're just gonna look sneaky to people on cameras and in person. This next category is sneaky little fellas. Steal. I have this video where this young man grabbed that pack without permission. That's stealing. I don't care about packaging, but about privacy and abuse because that's called stealing. And I want to take care of the place where I live. All right, let's see it. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. He stole the gas can. Pack? That looks like a gas tank. Yes, it is a gas tank. So does that make it any less of a crime because it was a gas tank? Stealing is stealing, and the person should be reprimanded, especially if he is a child. Then stop the behavior before it's time, before time it's someone's pocketbook. Sorry, guys. Laura is disabled. Marilyn says, it's so sad. Somebody stole my package too during Thanksgiving week. Home training is key here. Oh my God. This radiates the exact same energy of that one commenter who said, kids who are left to their own and home training is key. They're not dogs. This kid is not a dog, okay? He's stealing shit, all right? Don't make it seem like that's what he needs. It's some manners classes. That's not what he needs. He doesn't need etiquette class, you know? He's probably got a fucked up home, which is why he stole it. I hate the phrasing that these fucking, I hate the phrasing that these boomers use. Home training is key here. That is, I hesitate to call it like a boomer phrase. It's more like from the silent generation. That's like some shit my grandparents would say, because they would think of kids having children as kind of like having a dog. You gotta train your kids and you gotta train your dog. There's no difference between the two. Random dude lurking. Guy caught lurking around my driveways, looking around in my backyard. Please do a Metal Gear edit to this. Make it funny. Make it pop.
Whose footprints are these?
严重违法行为，践踏香港法治，破坏香港社会秩序，损害。
Not good. Be very careful and call the cops right away. Lol, good catch, neighbor. Thanks for posting the professional idiot sneaky thief. Okay, this next category is, I've just titled stealing items. Like, as opposed to stealing packages, these are like specific items. So this first one is called Jesus Statue. Found. Jesus ornament. Are you or your church missing this ornament? I found it in the ditch. This is horrible. Who would dare take this statue from its place? Why? How big is it? That is so sad. Who would do this? Noble, beautiful, regal, expensive. Could be that kid who's going around moving lawn statues and lights. Hopefully the owner's found soon. Is it big? If nobody wants it, I can take it. Wow. I will ask the local priest here at Sacred Heart, but if owner is not found, I will gladly keep it in my house until someone claims it. Yes. How sweet of you. Kind-hearted. Keeping the Jesus statue in your house until an owner's found. It might look nice over my mantle until the owner's found. Maybe the owner's never found. And then at least it went to someone who was trying to find the owner for it. May God help us all. This is ridiculous. What has this world come to? That's a little dramatic, don't you think? You know, just a discarded piece of trash and you're like thinking the world is ending? How sad that someone would do this. I would be willing to purchase. Please let me know the price. It's fascinating how many people are like appalled by the fact that this would be discarded, but there's an equal amount of people saying, "I'll take it. Give it to me. I don't really care about the owners, but I would like it to have that priest statue." This video is now over. If you felt like it could have been 5, 10, 15 minutes longer, you have the power to change that because we are accepting any interesting Nextdoor or Ring doorbell stories that you want to share with us at neighborhoodwatchstories@gmail.com. So if you're like me and you're snooping around your neighborhood or other people's neighborhoods and you come across an interesting story, send it to us. All you got to do is take a screenshot of, you know, the thing in question, maybe comments as well to go along with it, and a link to the specific post. That way, you know, if they delete anything, we have the screenshot as backup. This way we can sort of crowdsource funnier content because it's a lot of work and there's like a bajillion neighborhoods in America. And then we might find some Brazilian neighborhoods that are kind of funny. And I don't want to exclude that. So this way we can let sort of the community decide what's the funniest shit. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you thought this video was good, make sure you vote with your dollar and your dime and your time by watching it all the way to the end. Thank you. It truly means a lot to me. See back here? Yeah, I'm about to film a